Basically, just give us an update on uh, how DeLon is doing right now.
Tomorrow he's having his eighth surgery um, to potentially clean out the area and uh, close it completely on his left leg and remove the wound vac. There's no guarantee that they'll get to close it, but if they do, that'll be great. If they don't, he'll have to get a skin graft done on that leg. And this is all to save the left foot. It got crushed so bad, the tissues and vessels were really damaged, and the knee was fractured, and the femur bone is broken. So they're doing everything in their power to save that left leg so he can have that one.
Talk about today. I guess the experience that you had today, as far as starting some of the treatment.
I requested for therapy to come yesterday because they haven't came by, and in the beginning they did come by and it was too soon. But I wanted to mentally, along with physically, prepare him for the next step. And today, since they wanted to set him up on the bed and try to see if his upper strength was strong enough to see if he can move himself to the wheelchair, they assisted him with the belt, but he did it, so that was great. But he cried. I think it was the whole reality of it, and the fact that he couldn't fully help himself. Um, it was a moment where he kind of broke down. Um, another part of therapy came in. OT came in, and they wanted to show him how to put on pants, and they were saying you want to put the left leg in first, which is the leg that he has, and the other leg. So he cried just not even an hour ago with that, trying to pivot because he was unable to lift his upper strength to lift up, once getting assistance with putting his pants leg on the left leg and his right leg.
Up until this point, he seems like he's been in great spirits. I know I talked to Coach Robinson. I saw his interviews that he's done with the Atlanta media. Um, he's been pretty. He's been taking this pretty reasonably for somebody of that age. Correct?
He is mentally strong. That's one thing he has me beat at. He's always he's always been there for me, on the mental side. He likes to keep going. I think that's a part of football. That's something they teach you. He wants to keep going. He has a drive in him. I just only thing that I think that he's weak on is the fact that he can't do it himself. That's what he wants to do. He wants to get to that point where he can do it himself. But overall, I would say we have more times where we're speaking positively and thinking positively than down. I think the reality just sets in when he needs help. When he needs help, with things as simple as using the restroom and having to stay in bed, turning over, eating. I think that's what the part that bothers him.
So what's the next couple of days, the week look like? What's on the future right now?
We're going to do surgery tomorrow. Um, and if they don't succeed with closing that area on the inner left leg, because it looks like we got the outer left leg closed, that's why the wound vac is there. We're going to revisit again that area in 3 more days. I don't know how many times they're going to try because this is like the fifth time they're trying. Um, and before they say, hey, we're going to go ahead and do that skin graft. But typically after the surgery, either way it goes, they wait 3 to 4 days, just with checking the area or just checking him and his vitals and everything. So we're going to be here for sure another week or so. So after that, the next step will be CHOA, Children's Hospital, and he has to be there for 3 to 4 weeks for therapy, 7 days a week for 3 hours.
Where was the actual amputee? Where is it actually on his right leg? Where does it start begin?
Um, it's right a little below the knee,
Okay,
so that's why he's possibly eligible for a prosthetic. So that's a good thing.
very good. Okay. And how are you? I mean, you're obviously you have a family. How have things been for you?
Well, being a single mom of 3 children and being here in the state of Georgia by myself, I've been here for a while, but every it wasn't a change like this. So my 3 children have grown here with me, so we've been, typically handling things. This changes things, so I have faith that we're going to keep going and things will get better. But just right now, my mindset is just a little fearful of how things will go for us because I'm unable to work and I have to be there for him. But I do got faith, like everything's gonna be fine. I believe strongly everything will be fine. It's just gonna be a journey. Like I was telling my son today, change is scary. I don't really care for change, but I do think that when you go through the storm, you come out with something you didn't enter the storm with. So it's going to be some good things that come out of this.
Okay. And I guess lastly, how has Charles Drew, the team, the football team, encouraged him? How have they motivated him, and how has he motivated the team? I know there's been quite the back and forth between both Delon and the team.
They wrote him letters, little funny notes. He's still in a group chats with them, with the team updates and so on. It's a football world. They really don't let us parents in. I think they're a teammate and a mom just came and checked on him and seen him yesterday and brought a basket of goodies and stuff. I think that's the thing, the prayers and the motivation and the genuine love and people just the compassion, people coming out still checking on him and still being there for him. I think that's what's keeping him going. That's the Superman that you guys see, and that's what keeps his spirit up majority throughout the day. So his coaches come and see him as much as they can. So I appreciate that. So that's going well.
Okay. Well, anything would you like to add at this time, ma'am? Anything would you like to just say about just the entire hospital staff or the coaches, just anything at that matter?
The hospital staff here, I appreciate everything they do. I'm a hands-on mom and I'm very detailed, so I'm here, like I said, basically living here. So I appreciate them actually checking, caring, even nurses and doctors that have treated him, but they're no longer caring for him. If they see me walking by, just going to the cafeteria or outside, they stop and say, hey, how's the line? So I appreciate that very much. And even some of his teammates' parents are reaching out to me via text and phone calls, sending love and prayers and just checking. So I appreciate that as well. So I just hope we can just keep Delon lifted in spirit and just keep going and moving forward and hoping that this all comes out to the best very soon so we can get going with his healing journey, his process.